guys doing? It's a touch of Disney tips and Q&A kind of Wednesday, and I am here to answer all of your touch of Disney questions. How are you all doing today? A different kind of Wine Wednesday. This touch of Disney Wednesday. I thought it was a good idea to kind of address the many questions that I have gotten about this event, because I have received a ton of them in my Instagram DMs, and so I just, I can't get to all of them, so I figured, why don't I make a video, have people ask me questions ahead of time, which I did on Instagram, and I've got all of those questions right over here. So I'll be getting to those, and then as we go through this video, if you guys have any more questions about A Touch of Disney, we can answer those as well. Sound good? Cool. Okay, so a ton of questions, and I think a lot of them have to do with this guy. So this is the dining card that you get when you go to the event. And this dining card is got $25 on it. And one of the things from A Touch of Disney that I think was very confusing to a lot of people was how to actually enter this onto your Disneyland app. This was a tricky thing. So the first thing I gotta say is make sure you guys have the updated version of the Disneyland app. What's so funny about this is that I think Disneyland tweeted it out today, or Disneyland AP. One of the accounts tweeted it out today and said that in a tweet. I was like, oh wow, Disney. Because that was one of the things that I heard when I was at A Touch of Disney. So number one, make sure you have the most up-to-date version of the Disneyland app. Most important thing, okay? So, when you go to the event and you go through the turnstile and they give you this card, this has your $25 on it, okay? Now, you can use it at kiosks or whatnot, but if you want to mobile order it, as I showed in my video, you have to actually fill in the number on the back of this card. You have to actually type it into the phone. It doesn't just scan. For whatever reason, they made this step a little harder, and I don't know why, but for whatever reason, you have to actually type in this 16-digit number that's on your card to add this to your order. And that was kind of confusing. Because here I was, I've got my phone and I'm like trying to scan it and it's not working. And so I'm like, how do you do this? So that's one of the weird things that you got to know, and it's a little odd. I gotta say, it's a little odd, but that's how you have to do it. Okay, so let me get to your questions. I don't know if you guys saw, but I posted on my Instagram story to ask me some questions. I got a lot of questions here, and a lot of really good questions, I gotta say. So, oh yes, today's video is sponsored by LaCroix. It's not sponsored by LaCroix. I'm just drinking it because it tastes good and refreshing. That's what I'm having, Zara. Just some LaCroix today. I've been recording an audio book today, so I'm just tired. So I'm just going with that. Okay, so there's a lot of questions I actually want to get to here, so let's do it. The first one pertains to this guy. Okay, And it comes to us from Melisa77. Do you suggest using mobile order or purchase what you want at the marketplace all at once? Another question from Christina Lore. Christine Lore. Okay. Which booths or restaurants had walk-up ordering lines? Do you recommend doing that or mobile? And this is where it gets a little weird. This is where it got a little weird for me at the event. So here's my suggestion. You pre-plan what you want to order. Look at that menu, think about what you want to order ahead of time, and then when you get to the event, mobile order. All of the, whether it's at a restaurant or a marketplace booth, everything is on the app and everything is available via mobile order. So if you know what you want ahead of time, you can go this, pay using this, and then your credit card, obviously, that's already on your Disneyland app. And then as you go throughout your day, you press I'm here, prepare my order. So let's say you order the Mickey Waffle from the Delish booth, okay? Let's say you ordered that. That was one of your like 6 items that you ordered in your mobile order when you got there. So when you get to the Delish booth, you press I'm here, prepare my order, and they will prepare your order. So this prevents you from having to go to a marketplace kiosk every single time you want to order. Do you know what I mean? So that's how to use mobile order to your advantage. And I recommend that you do it. And then you have everything in the system. And then when you get to, you know, the place that has that item that you already paid for, you just press, I'm here, prepare my food. Didi, it did take a while at one of the booths for me. Yes, it did. And I heard from a bunch of people that there were some wait times in having your food prepared. Now, I went on opening day. So on opening day, there's always going to be little glitches in the system. And I expected that. Especially when it's opening day of an event that they haven't ever done. The park has been open for a year. And they're rolling out like new kinds of features, especially with something that's so mobile order heavy. So I think that was the issue there. I believe that it's going to be a lot smoother next weekend. You know what I mean? So there you go. Okay, let's see. I got some more questions here. Okay, B. McCub. Hey. Said, did it feel too crowded? Oh, hi, RJ. And RJ was there opening day too, so he can help me out here too with some of these answers. So McCub said, yeah, did it feel too crowded? There was another question here from Cassidy. How many people were there? Okay. And also another question, was there something they could change to improve your experience? Also be McCub. So did it ever feel too crowded? The only time that I felt a little crowded was on my walk from the parking garage to the gate. And that was because I think everybody just kind of showed up at the same time. First day, everyone had to be there right when it opened, and I think that's what happened. So our line kind of extended into the tram route. But I think they're going to have it much better, because once I was in that park, once I was in California Adventure, it was really just kind of empty, like really just kind of empty, like super empty. It felt like a real slow day at DCA. You know what I mean? And I think RJ, you could probably attest to that too. I think it felt like a slow day. Yeah, really slow day. So, I was never overwhelmed by crowds inside, so that's good. So, yay. I see a question here from Krista. I thought you could order everything at once at a kiosk marketplace booth and get a long receipt. Then when you wanted, you just go to the booth and show the receipt. Yes, Krista, you can do that too. So that's the option as well. So if you don't want to use mobile order, but you still know everything you want for the day, you can go up to one of the marketplace kiosks. They have special designated kiosks that just take your money. Don't give you the food. And you can order it there, and you can use this and your credit card, and you do get then a paper receipt, which you then gotta hang on to all day long. And then when you want to pick up your food at each of the booths or restaurants, you show them your paper receipt. So that's the other way to do it. There's mobile order, where you order everything on your phone at once, press yes, I'm here, prepare my order. And then there's the other way, where you order it at an actual kiosk and get a paper receipt and bring it to each of the places. There you go. Thanks for the super chat, Justin. What from Touch Disney you think will carry over to the full parks opening April 30th? I think they really want us to use mobile order a whole lot more. So I think that's a big thing. So I think getting everyone in the habit of mobile order, having things just like, make sure your ticket for the event is scanned on your phone, so you're not like fumbling with that when you get it. Things like that. Seeing characters in new and exciting places, but from a distance, that's going to be another new thing. Yes, and I think it was really fun. Honestly, like seeing Donald up in the Grand Californian and Max and Goofy fishing, I just thought it was so clever and so fun. Yeah, like it just, I don't know, it was kind of like the new experience. I loved it. Yeah, I really, really loved it. So, yeah. I saw a question from Erica. I think Erica asked, can you use this? Can you use the dining card on alcohol? No, you cannot. So, only food. And it goes quick. Let me tell you. It goes really quick, which leads me to a couple of, a lot of people asked me this. Let's see, Patterson's Rock Disney. Do you think the pricing was fair for the event? Jonelle asked, was it worth the price? Sweet Sunday's worth the price. Mick Beebs asked, honestly, how much should one budget to spend? So we're very concerned about the price, and rightly so, because you pay $75 to get in, they give you 25 on here, and each food item is about $7, $8, okay? Each food item is about $7, $8. So, you're looking at this thing, $25 covers you for like 3 items, and then you're done. So, how hungry are you? I think that's the thing. You're gonna spend a heck of a lot more than this card gives you. I also went to Lamplight Lounge, but I didn't overdo it at Lamplight Lounge. At Lamplight, I only got one item and a drink, but of course, at Lamplight, that's very expensive. So your one item at Lamplight and a drink is all and plus tip. That's already gonna cost you about $40 right there. So, I mean, one trip to Lamplight, this card's gone, and then some. So you're gonna spend a whole bunch. Like there's no way around it. Because you're gonna want to eat. You're gonna want a lot of different things. Trust me. And you know what? We haven't spent money on Disney in so long. It's just kind of like all right, you know. And let me tell you, you're gonna be in a I think you'll be in a good mood being back in there. The atmosphere is fun. It's really good. But yeah, it does cost. Yes, there is no doubt about it. No doubt about it. But I do like the fact that the portions are, smaller than normal. So you can sample a bunch of things, but you're gonna get full quick. Like, let me just tell you, because I hit a wall really quickly, but that's because I think I was so excited to eat things at the beginning that because I went like food, Lamplight, and then by the time I was done with Lamplight, that was a little more than halfway through the day actually. I was like, oh, what did I do? So, yes, that's when I had Tums. I had my Tums at Lamplight. I can't recommend Tums enough, by the way. It's how to get through the day. Really is. I saw a super chat earlier. Let me just scroll back. Destinations Chronicles, thank you so much for the super chat. Will the lack of a season pass affect the channel? Oh, well, I can't go every day anymore, so yeah. I won't be able to make as many videos. So, yeah. Oh, Francisco asks, I heard people have been parking in downtown Disney to get in line faster. What do you think about that? Francisco, someone actually did ask also in my earlier questions. It's Stephanie1 asked, how's the parking? Would you recommend parking at a different lot instead? I did hear from people that went in through the harbor entrance that that was much easier for them, parking at harbor, going in that entrance, and possibly downtown Disney could be easier as well. See, the thing is, I hesitate to say this is what you should do because it could be totally different, this weekend and the next weekend to come as Disney gets, more used to the event. And I think also what helps is just guests being prepared as well. Like I said, link your A Touch of Disney ticket to your Disneyland app so it's ready to go. So when you get to the parking attendant, you just go like boop, and they go scan, and in you go. Like that kind of thing helps, and like, you know what I mean? I think that really helps things along too. And I just think the system's gonna be a lot smoother this weekend because they've had a full weekend of this event under their belts. So yeah, so I think it'll be all right. But if you do park in Mickey and Friends, that's the thing. Your parking's included when you park at Mickey and Friends. Okay, so that's included with your ticket. So. There's no tram, though. As you saw in my video, you do have to walk the tram route. So be prepared to walk. It's going to take a while. Unless you're me. Unless you're me and walk at super max Mr. Cheesy Pop speed. But there's very few that are like me, right, RJ? There's very few people that walk at my speed, so I don't expect you guys to be walking like me. Let me just tell you. I don't expect it. I did. The best thing, man. End of the night. RJ was like, you need to time yourself walking on the tram route to when you get to your car, and I really did time myself, and yeah, it was 7 minutes. I was motoring. So but that's me. You know, I walk really fast, so that's my deal. I know anyone that's walked with me. I know it's a problem. This is just the New Yorker in me. It does not know how to slow down. Right, Mom. My mom is here. I say, there she is. Oh my gosh, right on cue. My mom says, so do I. You see, that's what I'm talking about. But you know what we're all not used to anymore is actually doing a full theme park day, because let me tell you, the 8 hours that I spent at A Touch of Disney, that next day I was tired. More tired than I usually am, let me just tell you. Oh my gosh, Hernandez fam. Oh, it's Sydney's birthday tomorrow? Okay, well, you know what we gotta do for... Hold on here. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sydney. Happy birthday to you. Woo! And a big thank you to the Hernandez family. I can't wait to see you guys in Disneyland one of these days when we can all be there together again. Happy birthday, Sydney. And thanks for all of the years of watching. Thanks. What are you doing for the birthday, Sydney? What are we doing? It's exciting. It's very exciting. We love a good birthday, we love a good happy birthday kind of intermission in our video, don't we? Yeah, that was fun. We love that. All right. Let's get back to, and thank you again. Gosh. Let's get back to some more questions. Here's a good one from Aaron CYYC. Did you feel the Disney magic even with the rides closed and COVID protocol? Yes, 1,000% I felt the Disney magic. Yes, yes, 1,000%. It just felt good. It just felt good, man. Let me tell you. Really, it just felt awesome to be in there, and you can see the joy on the cast members' faces. That made it worth it too for me. I mean, you could just I was talking to a bunch of cast members, especially like my server at Lamplight, and she was just so happy to be back, and in her home, and it was great. So yeah, it was magical, and the cast members are the magic for sure at this event. So when you go to this event, thank a cast member for sure. And, but yes, it was awesome. I felt the Disney magic. What's this, Dee Dee? Do you wish they kept the original music playing, or did you like the special soundtrack? No, I thought the soundtrack was really fun. I liked that it differentiated between a normal California Adventure Day and a special event day. So I thought it was really fun. It's just the same loop. So but this happens at like all the Disney events where you get that same loop of songs and then they just get stuck in your head. And I literally woke up at 4 a.m. that night with like the loop in my brain. I was like, no. So I think the music is actually a lot of fun. But yes, you're gonna be singing all the songs. I still am, and it was like a week ago. uh, so yeah, yeah, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Cause I was in Disney. Okay, let me see some more questions here. Let's see. Food. Okay, Monica Duwangart asked food choices for children. Well, yeah. I mean, like one of the best things I had is like specific for kids is the grilled cheese tomato soup. That's yeah. So yes, 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 yes. And there's a lot of classic Disneyland faves. The kids are like that, and kids will like a Monte Cristo. What kid doesn't like a fried? I mean, Monte Cristo. Let me tell you something about the Monte Cristo, guys. The Monte Cristo at this event is smaller than the normal Monte Cristo, but it's still like huge, like so big. Especially when you're also eating 3 Bengal barbecue skewers and tacos and grilled cheese and a waffle and Lamplight Lounge. So yeah. Oh man. Pace yourselves. Oh my. Pace yourselves. Yeah, that's right. Our kids will love a waffle. The waffles, yeah. Yeah. Yes. Here's a fun little question. Kyle CYYC asked, "What's one food you would swap out with a different one from Disneyland?" I really wanted the safari skewer. They didn't have the Bengal safari skewer, which is of course the bacon wrapped asparagus skewer, and that's my favorite one. They didn't have that one, so I'd swap out. Which one would I swap out? I think I'd swap out the. What's my least favorite skewer there? Maybe the spicy beef one. I would swap out because I would want that bacon wrapped asparagus. But that's okay because I'll get that bacon wrapped asparagus when we go back to Bengal. See, Zara said safari skewer stays in Bengal. Yeah, and that's fine. You know what? I think they strategically didn't put that in because it's such a classic Bengal item. So we when we go back, we will get that bacon wrapped asparagus. When we go back, it's fine. Justin the Grouch asked me, "When will you try the bacon jalapeno peanut brittle when you go back?" I think so. Yeah, I definitely did not want to try that the day I went because I had just eaten too many things quickly, and I was like, I don't want any more. There's no way I can anyway. So no, but yeah, I think that'd be fun to try the peanut the peanut brittle with jalapeno and bacon. It sounds very intriguing. Mm-hmm. One of those things where it's either gonna be like completely wrong or like, oh wow, this actually really works. You know what I mean? So yeah. Was there special merchandise for this event? It says Dee Dee. No. No? RJ, was there special merch at this event? I didn't see any. I don't think so. I don't think so. Can I handle spice? Yes, I can. Jalapeno, we'll see. I don't know. Yeah. All right, here's a great question right here. Valerie. This is what I was going to get to next, so thank you for this question, Valerie. Was the wait list for Lamplight Lounge cut off early? Okay. Someone asked me this too. Dub Bro asked, how do you get a table at Lamplight Lounge? So, okay, let's talk about Lamplight, Valerie. Lamplight Lounge is a tricky little thing to get. So obviously they already, the reservations are gone, you know, but you can still go to Lamplight. Get on your app when you get there. Join that wait list for Lamplight. Now, I don't know, again, I don't know if it's still going to work the same way, but what I was seeing was that, so you do the Lamplight, you know, you can join the you know, wait list, okay? And then they'll close it. And then they'll open it up again. But it, I would say, if you want to go to Lamplight, when you get in the gates, make that your first thing to like get on the app and like join Lamplight list, okay? And then even if that doesn't work out for you, keep checking like maybe at the top of every hour, because that's what I see was happening. So because what I think they're doing is they'll fill it up and then close it for like that specific hour, and then they see how the day's going. You know what I mean? So I think that's that's how they're operating. So get on the app, try to reserve it. There you go. Which leads me to, let's see, the Disneyland Mama said, what is your must-have item, both booth or lamplight or Carthay? Aurora Ginn said must items, fave items at Carthay. Right now, so lamplight, yes, you guys. I didn't get the traditional thing. I got tuna poke because I was too full and I wanted something fresh, and that's a really great option if you're looking for something like really fresh. Fresh, just kind of like spring summery flavors. The tuna poke is really nice. It's got watermelon in it. It's just, that's really good. But obviously you got to get the lobster nachos. That's what I'll get, you know, the next time I go. But so that's what I would say. Lamplight lobster nachos are always great, and I love their potato skins, honestly. And if you're going to Carthay, gosh, the fish of the day is unbelievable. Like seriously, it's so good. They also have these scallops. So look at me, I'm all in on the seafood over there at Carthay. And my favorite drink is a Carthay martini, vodka. That's my drink when I go there. I love that. Or a sidecar if you're wanting something a little sweeter. You know, I don't do like the very sweet drinks. Or Scotch Mist. Scotch Mist, which was Walt's classic. That's Walt's drink, so I love to do that as well. So, yeah, there you go. Yeah, but then as far as your booths, you know, go get that grilled cheese, get that Monte Cristo. You know, I anything that's like classic and you haven't had in a long time. You know, the Bengal skewer, the beef skewer, the sweet sauce on it. I just yeah. And I actually had the two tacos from Cocina Cucamonga, the potato one. and the Asian beef barbacoa taco, and they were awesome, like real good. So I see with a Disney food event, like it's gonna be good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it just makes it worth it too. It's gonna be good. When I go to the other theme parks for their events, you got some hit and misses, as you know. Oh boy. But everything I ate was honestly pretty great. Really. So they did a great job. Really, they did. And yes, really great. Let's see. Val's family videos. Can you get the kiosk food in a to-go box? No, they won't do that. So if you gotta, bring your own Tupperware. Lee Price, it fascinates how much food you can consume. Whoo boy. That's why I bring Tums, Lee. Yeah, like the other grilled cheese, right? What's this here, Justin? Thank you for the super chat. Justin, appreciate that. If Walt attended Touch of Disney, would he have a harder time getting the Disneyland app to work, or with the fact that CM's getting facial hair now? This is why we love you, Justin. Well, I think you'd have a harder time with the app, honestly, because the man himself had facial hair. So I think he'd be like, oh yeah, this is cool. I like this. I don't think that's how he talked. But I think he'd have a bit of an issue figuring out what a smartphone is. Probably he'd love it though. Walt's such a futurist, so he'd be like, oh, he'd dig it. It. He'd be like, I knew technology was going here. I knew you'd be able to watch television anywhere you went. Yes. So. Yeah. And then Walt would be like, all right, let me get in there and try to fix this mobile order situation. I'm on this. Right? Don't you think so? Could you imagine Walt Disney going in to fix the mobile order situation? Be awesome. Man. Man. I could see it though. Because Walt, he just would not stand for, technological issues, Yeah. Everyone can order my favorite chili on their phone. Right. Walt, yeah. What mobile order situations are? Well, just the mobile order situation, how it was confusing to type in the numbers, and how that situation, it took really long. That's Walt, yeah. I think Walt would like Instagram. Anna B, I think he'd like Instagram for sure. Yeah. Beautiful imagery, and yeah. Oh man. Let me see if there are any more questions that I didn't get to from the Instagram questions. I see a question here from Dee. What were other people good about keeping social distancing, or were people in your space? No, I felt good. I honestly had no issues. I honestly, it was a very respectful crowd. I never had an issue where no, I never had an issue, so that was really nice, actually. Really good. I'm just seeing if there are any more questions here. Oh, Scott's Tiki Room. Favorite character I saw? I think the Max and Goofy thing was the best. Yeah, that was the best one. And I still didn't see a few characters, so like Mickey, Minnie, Daisy, they're all over by Silly Symphony. At Chippendale are in like the foresty area over by the Grand Californian and the Plain, so that they're tricky to catch. But I did catch Daisy walking into the elevator. Did any of you guys see that? I caught Daisy going in the elevator. I posted a little video on Instagram. It was so cute. Daisy popping in the elevator. She's like, yeah. So I think that's it for the questions that I had for Instagram. Do you guys have any more questions while we are right here? Because I have a few more minutes to answer any more questions. Oh, I can tell you about this. In case you didn't see in my video, there is a little legacy pass holder spot where you can get this and the legacy pass holder magnet. That's over by in between Emotional Whirlwind and the like Boardwalk Pizza Pasta place. Yeah, and the Mexican place over there. Oh, that's where you can meet what's over there? Coco, Miguel from Coco's over there. So, yeah, so there's plenty of characters around, and you can take advantage of this. Get your pass holder pin and magnet. Marie, is there anything you recommend doing first based on time, weight, etc.? You know, it's a food event, so order your food. If you're going to Lamplight and you want a reservation there, that's the first thing you should do when you get in, to check your phone for that. But otherwise, it isn't so much about like I need to rush to a specific spot at all, because you can just mobile order everything at once and then kind of enjoy your day and take it as it comes, you know, space out the time that you maybe want to pick up your foods. Yeah. So, yeah. I will say this did close at 6. So you want to get this before 6. And also Carsland does their like Twilight little party when they turn on the lights. So you can catch that at sunset. Yeah, so Zara, were there a lot of places to sit and enjoy your food? There were there's plenty of space to eat. I like to kind of get out of the way of people and take my food to other spots. So like the Cocina Cucamonga area was kind of crowded when I was there, honestly, and I was like, I don't want to sit here. There's way too many people. That area gets crowded on you know, any day, so that was kind of crowded. So I took the Cocina Cucamonga food and I walked to Carsland and ate it at Flo's where like no one was. So that's a suggestion. There's also a lot of seating that no one really sits in along the path where Grizzly River Run and the Grand Californian are. So there's tables and chairs over there. So that's a nice spot to go as well. Yeah. So that would work. So those are 2 good spots. I'm trying to think if there's anything more that any other spots that I like really liked that were way out of the way, you know. That's what I kind of look for. But I think those 2 spots. Yeah. Teresa asked, how long did it take to park? Was there a long line? So, as I showed you in my video, the parking situation, it took a while when I was there. It did. I got into the Mickey and Friends structure at 11:35. I did not get into California Adventure until a little over an hour after that. So, but that was opening day. I don't know what it's going to be like going forward, but that's what it was for me. So, yeah, it took a while, but it's all right. Dee Dee, was it sad not seeing the rides going? It's a little weird, but you know, honestly, I was just happy being in there. You know, yeah, it was weird not seeing like California Screaming, the Incredicoaster. You know what I mean. It was weird not seeing that one go, but because that's such a thing that goes on repeat over there. But you know what I mean. Yeah. I call it California Screaming. You know, we love it. I loved California Screaming. I gotta say, really. Hey, thanks, Gus. Thanks, I appreciate that, Gus. Thanks to you and your girlfriend. I really appreciate that. Yes, California Screaming and Paradise Pier. I know. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, scream. Yeah. Yeah. So it was yeah, so it was fine, you know. I just loved the atmosphere. It just felt like a real nice, chill Disney day, honestly, because there were not that many people there. You know, there were places in the park, you know, when I got onto Pixar Pier that were just dead. It was great. I think there was a point in my video that I showed you that where I was at Pixar Pier and there's just like no one around me. It's like, yeah. So there's plenty of plenty of places to escape to and kind of feel like, you know, I got this park to myself. I got it to myself. Pretty cool. Any other questions, guys? Valerie, what do you think about the no screaming on roller coasters in California? You know, I don't know if that's actually a real thing. So, but whatever rules they come up with, I will certainly abide by. How about that? You know? If I could only see one nighttime show, which one would I pick? The Main Street Electrical Parade. How about that? Oh, my childhood fave. So, you know, this is very nostalgic for me. You know, there you go. So I think that would be it. Yes. Good night, Judy. Yeah. Yeah, that would be fun. Any other questions you have about the Touch of Disney event? Did I get the music out of my head, Janelle? No, I still have a lot of the songs from it in my head. Like I said, a very catchy soundtrack. It just loops in your brain, and oh my gosh. But it's fine. It's all good. So, my best advice is Disneyland app. Get your ticket on there. You now know how to use this thing. Okay. Mobile order when you get there, like everything you want for the day, if you can, if you know what you want. If you know what you want, that is. You might not know. Okay. And just have fun. Stroll around soak it all in. I can't wait to go again and kind of do that, because when I go the first day, it's more of like a honestly, it's like it's fun. Don't get me wrong, but it's also a work kind of day for me because like I'm focused on getting the video and showing you guys different things. So I'm really excited to go again when I go to just kind of just like look around and take it all in and really kind of enjoy myself. It's beautiful. It's really it's just so good to be there. Yeah, really. Really. Let's see. There's a few more questions here. Mike, how the table spacing compared to knots? Um, it's tricky. There's places in knots where I was like by myself, which is kind of crazy. So there were some places where I was like, I don't like this area, like the Cosina Cucamonga area. But then there's other places where you can escape, like if you want to go to the area in front of like the fun wheel and what, there's so much room there where everyone like takes their pictures and whatnot. That's it. Yeah. So Eddie asked, were the characters out continuously or only certain times? Not continuous, so you could miss them. Okay. So you definitely could miss the characters. So I don't know if there's any way to gauge that. I mean, like every time I walk past Max and Goofy were fishing, and like Donald was up in the hotel room getting down. But it's just lucky to kind of catch them in. Yeah, I don't know. So characters do need breaks. They are out there waving and dancing and yeah, so they're not out all the time. And any other questions about the event? Got a couple more minutes left. Valerie, did I think 12 to 8 was enough time? I would have stayed longer. I definitely would have stayed longer if I could. I used up every bit of my time, which is something that I did not do at like Knott's and Universal. So, and they were like the same length of time, these events. So I could have done with an hour or two more, 11 to 9, and oh yeah, yeah. But yes, 12 to 8 enough time to get all your food and walk around the park numerous times and see characters, take photo pass pictures. Don't forget to do that too. Lots of photo pass opportunities all throughout the day. So lots of photo pass out. So definitely take advantage of that. And the photo pass comes with your ticket, and you just have to scan the photo pass code, and they all pop up on your app. So easy. So really, really, really simple. So Amber, once the sun went down, it looked beautiful. Just I remember. Thanks for taking us with you. You're so welcome. It was so nostalgic to see it like that. It's just beautiful. It really is such a beautiful spot, especially at that time of day. Ooh, that's what I wanted. Yeah, it's so nice. So nice. Yeah. What's the first thing I did when I got? I ordered a Mickey waffle. Yeah. And yeah, use FastPass. Is there a time limit at Lamplight? Nope. It's a normal normal, like you're going to a restaurant. No, so yeah, you keep ordering food all day long if you want. That's the thing. You determine how you want to use this, and spend whatever else on. So yeah, you can be there all day long if you want. I spent plenty of time at Lamplight because it was just the right time for me to kind of sit down and chill and relax for a while after I've been running around so much, and I knew I still had to run around more. So yeah. Samuel, can you buy the Lamplight Lounge coin anywhere else other than the restaurant? I bought my Lamplight coins at the restaurant, but you can get them at Bing Bong Sweet Stuff as well. If you didn't see the Lamplight coins, I posted them on my Instagram. They are beautiful. The Lamplight coins are really nice. So go check my little Insta that I put up the other day, and you can see that. Or I could just show you now. I think they're just over there somewhere. You want to see the coins? I'll show you the coins, and then we'll get going. So the Lamplight coins, they come in this little pouch, yeah, and just here, 2 coins, and they're really nice, yeah. Beautiful looking coins, and they are $8.99. I think that's what they were. $8.99. I got the exact price on my Instagram post, but I think they were $8.99. Yeah, pretty nice. Collector's item for sure. And the velvet pouch. I mean, you can't beat that. Keep your coins safe. There you go. You gotta love it. How pretty is this? We love it. Yeah, only available at the event. Did they limit how many coins you could buy? Yes. I want to say 5. So 10 coins, right? You get 2 per order. So I think you can get 5. So that is, I think that's it. I think that is it. Jenny, you're super late. Was there anything? I think I did answer your question early on about, was the pricing fair? Yeah, I think so. Would I? Yeah, it's a real nice event to kind of give you that. Yeah, it is good to be back. It's just so nice. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy when you go. I hope you do get to go. And this was fun. Glad I can help you guys out and make your A Touch of Disney experience better. So now you're prepared. Go eat all that food. Do it. I can't wait to go eat more, because there's so much food that I didn't even get to. So, can't wait for more of that. Thank you, everybody. Glad to have helped you guys out. Yes, you're very late to the party again, Jason. I'm signing off. But that's okay. This video will live forever on YouTube. So all the questions that I answered, they are all here forever. Thank you, everybody. Have a magical evening. See you soon, guys. Bye.